Today's gospel reading, the Sermon on the Mount, or we call that Beatitudes, it's for many people their favorite gospel reading. I have known people choosing that reading for their wedding celebrations, for their wedding anniversaries if they have a celebration, and even for funerals of their loved ones. It speaks to them. Even every year on the Feast of All Saints, on November the 1st, the church chooses this reading, reminding us of our calling to be holy, to be saints. Even though it is people's most favorite gospel reading, it is a challenging reading for a priest to preach a homily on that, because that is supposed to be the best sermon ever preached by Jesus. And so preaching on that is really challenging. So I'm not going to even try to preach. I just want to give you a short reflection on what is Jesus asking of us through these Beatitudes. Pope Benedict XVI, now he is Pope Emeritus, he has written 3 volumes on a book on Jesus called Jesus of Nazareth. And in that first volume, he has dedicated one whole chapter to the Sermon on the Mount. And he writes in that book saying that the Beatitudes, they amount to nothing less than a self-portrait of Jesus. In the meek, in the merciful, in the pure of heart, in the persecuted, Jesus is in fact describing himself. Moreover, he is also describing a vision for all of us, his followers, how to be his disciples, how to achieve holiness, how to achieve blessedness in life. All these beautiful words that we heard about being blessed, they will mean nothing if we do not live them in our daily life, moment by moment, day by day, in the work we do, in our relationships, in the encounters that we have with one another, in the choices that we make. If our grief paralyzes us from giving love, from receiving love from one another, then it is time for us to take that first step, to place all our grief in the hands of God and begin risking to be loved again or to love again. If our anger, if our hurt paralyzes us from taking that first step towards reconciliation with another, even though others have inflicted those wounds on us, then it is time for us to take that step towards mercy, towards forgiveness. If our worry about tomorrow, if that fear of loss of job or financial security, if that paralyzes us into depression, into despair, then it is time for us to take that first step to remember that our security lies in God alone. He is our security. If rejection by others because we have faith, because we have gospel values, because we have morals and ethics, if we feel rejected because of that, and then we go into feeling abandoned, isolated, then it is time for us to take that step, to know that God is our companion, and He is going to reward us for that witnessing. So these Beatitudes, they are an invitation And that invitation is a lifelong journey. It's an ongoing conversion for us. But today, Jesus congratulates us, congratulates all those of us who are willing to give it a try, no matter how meager the beginning is. Jesus himself is the ultimate model for us because he is the one who has lived these Beatitudes to the fullest. So today, as we continue the celebration of the Eucharist, let us ask him for guidance, for strength, for grace, that these Beatitudes, this blessedness of life, we not only look forward to something beyond our life here on earth, but right now, here, as we continue to live our life in imitation of our Master Jesus.